Some of the lads having a little chat with
So, Liverpool out Champions League. We knew that was going to happen. I thought we might have won the game tonight, but another poor performance in a season of many poor performances. And, I've been watching lately. Salah never gets subbed, never. And I love Salah. He scored hundreds of goals for Liverpool. But that is to take Nunes off instead of Salah. I mean, what do I don't understand it. I don't get it. Nunes is the one player that would run till his legs fall off. It's not acceptable, man. It was just terrible, man. Terrible. The goal they scored was a gift. Again, we always give them gifts. Every game we play, it seems, we have to give them a present. It's just, I don't know, it's not acceptable, very, very poor. Klopp has to answer for this. Trent, why is Trent still on the pitch? He was terrible tonight. Terrible. Gave the ball away. Overhit crosses, overhit passes. Had chances to shoot, and he's got a great shot on him. He never even took a shot, did he? Didn't he get in there?
I don't know, mate. He got in there, but there's just a big. I don't know what the problem is. The problem is on a gigantic scale. It's not. Like I said to you before, if you can't score or beat Bournemouth, why are you going to go here and win? It's worse than that. I mean, for me, the questions really lie with Klopp. You know how I feel about him. I'd like anyone to answer me why he brings on Carvalho in the 93rd minute today and in the 92nd minute against Bournemouth on Saturday. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I mean, what is he even still doing at Liverpool? If we're bringing on the Ox today, it just shows you our limitations, It's on a completely different scale. This lot, yes, they've got 37-year-old players in their team, your Krooses and your Modric's, but they're world-class 37-year-old players. We're clutching at straws. I mean, the more you look at it, the harder it is to actually look and take in. And I can't see how we finish in the top four if you ask me. We've got Man City next. Who I just can't see how you'll finish in the top four, because we're not gonna be better than Newcastle and Tottenham for the rest of this season. We just can't put the performances together. We can't score the goals. We can't keep a clean sheet. We can't maintain the ball. We can't. We proved it in the first leg. We cannot manage a game. We're 2-0 up and we've lost the game 5-2, Jason.
I know, yeah. I mean, everything you say is valid. Look, it's still possible we finish in the top four. Is it probable? Probably not. Not the way we're playing.
I think you've got to be honest, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can finish in the top
Well,
four.
I don't think I'm not being honest.
No,
I'm
what
saying.
I mean is, who are we allowed to beat? Why should we? What given right do we have to beat?
No,
title chasing Man City or title chasing
we
Arsenal?
We don't.
Spurs. I mean, I just don't see where we get it from.
We don't, but we beat Man City already once.
Okay, but that's what we do.
In fact, twice this season we beat Man City.
That's what we do. We go and win one game. Yeah. We went and beat Man United 7-0.
Yeah, so we can beat Man City, but
we can't put results together. We can't put 5 or 6 together. Spurs have got the best goal scorer. Well, one of the best goal scorers in the whole league. Yeah. We don't have a goal scorer in our team.
Well, we've got Salah, but he's
okay. But you talk about Salah. He's got 22 goals, and half of them have come in FA Cup games and 2 Bob Champions League group games, and it's not the same.
I mean, look, it's disappointing what's happening tonight, and what's happened this season. It's just been so, I don't know. It's just from the Community Shield. I honestly watched that game and I thought we're going to be okay this season, but the team have just, I don't know, they've fallen off a cliff. And, I think it's time to regroup, go back to the drawing board. I mean, I agree. Why didn't he bring Carvalho? I mean, Carvalho he's a tricky little Coutinho-esque type player. Bring him on. Give him a chance to play. You're bringing him on with half a minute to go. What the hell is he going to do? I just don't understand it. And like you said, if we're bringing Oxlade-Chamberlain on, we're in trouble. We're in real trouble. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very painful end to the season for Liverpool. And let's just hope we can salvage something and squeeze into the top four. I don't know. Anyway, next time, keep the faith. Yes?
Yeah, keep the faith.
If you can. I know I'll be getting phone calls from certain Liverpool fans tomorrow who only ring me when we lose a game of football against anyone. But listen, what can we do? We support this team, we love this team, and we have to stay with them. There'll be big changes in the summer, though. There really will.
I think Klopp's got 1 year's worth of credit left. I think he's used up a lot of credit this season.
Yeah, I agree.
He's won the league. He's won the Champions League. I get it. For me, he's on tracing paper.
Blotting paper.
No, not even blotting paper.
Blotting?
Paper.
Tracing. Oh, that's thin. That's thin.
For
what
me...
about, what, tissue paper?
No, tracing paper.
Okay, all right.
For me, he's next season, he's on, all the credit he had has gone now, I think. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
This season's been a disgrace.
Well, for me, I'm going to give him till this time next season.
Yeah, that's what
And if we are in this position again, this time next season, then I'll be saying Klopp out. But not until then.
Because
we've got to give him that chance.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That tracing paper chance to turn it around.
The fact that every single player is playing below what we've been accustomed to, and the football that we're playing, and the way that we're playing, and every player is off form, and these substitutions and the non-buying of a midfielder, and bringing on your Carvalho's, like I said, in injury time of games, and these are questions that this is all down to him. It's all down to him. I can't stand it. He'll come out in 5 minutes and he'll tell us that the linesman was a little bit poor and the referee made some stupid decisions, but not as stupid as your decision.
The pitch was too dry,
or not as bad as your decisions to go from 2-0 up to 5-2 down. You know what I mean? So anyway,
listen. You heard it here, cop talkers. Keep the faith. But he's on tracing paper. Klopp is on tracing paper. Let's see if he can survive. Because tracing paper is quite thin. I'll tell you, I remember breaking many bits of tracing paper with my pencil. Yeah, but I've got a heavy hand, so. Anyway, stay well, everyone. Thank you for all of my lovely subscribers. I love all of you. And I will see you next time. International break coming up. We might have a little cop talk, review of how we're doing so far, which is going to be quite depressing conversation, but we might do it anyway. And I might even play some sad music in the background. Let's see. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening and rest of the week, and see you next time.